Hey everyone, welcome to the Rooster Teeth podcast. This week brought to you by I'm Gus.
I'm Gavin. Was that Gape?
I'm Chris.
I'm Gape.
And I'm Gus. We're off to a loopy start, I guess. It's Chris's birthday.
It's Chris's birthday!
Happy birthday, Chris.
Shots.
Oh, shots.
Gape
Yeah, we have shots.
Gunkelman.
Start with shots.
Happy
What
birthday,
did you give me a
Chris.
shot of?
It's rum.
Why is mine totally full?
Because it's less full than mine.
Because it's less full. What?
1, 2, 3, go.
Cheers.
Oh, that's like 3 shots in there.
Oh.
We're off to a great start.
Hey, just so you know, we did make better tasting shots for you guys.
What
They
was that?
What are
on the
those?
plates.
What was that?
It was alcohol. So wash it down with better tasting shots.
That was rum.
I'm gonna do Fireball instead because that was terrible.
Oh, it's in my heart already.
What? So I guess the broadcast crew made a little like Tide Pod shots.
Yeah, I got to give a shout out to Tyler Stab because he figured out how to do it. One is whiskey and Coke, and the other one is vodka and orange juice.
Ooh.
So pick one up
It
and
looks
get
like
after
a
it.
mutated chicken shat a bunch of yolks.
I want a whiskey and Coke.
Yeah, the
Oh, they're cold.
Somebody can just hand
They're
one to
chilled.
Barbara.
Barbara, grab one.
Why does mine look like a little dog poo?
Don't worry about it.
So what do you
It's liquid on the inside.
do you just like chew it or
I squished it with my tongue.
yeah. They do look like
wait,
egg
I should
yolks.
ask, what's that casing? What is this? Oh. Oh, is it xanthan gum?
I'm doing it.
Yeah, xanthan gum.
oh god.
I hated it. Whoa, the goo makes it so bad. It's like drinking a whiskey and Coke and a sneeze.
What was the other one? Vodka, orange juice?
Yeah, I'm gonna try one of those now.
Well, pace ourselves, guys. No. Okay.
I feel like what you do is you get hammered at the top of the show. And then bad stuff.
That just tastes like orange juice.
I'm doing it.
Swallow it whole without biting it.
Oh my god. I want to see a Brazzers logo on that.
Yeah, just down the hatch. Oh.
This is the exact kind of video I like to look up in my free time on the internet.
No.
I'm gonna break this one like an egg.
Oh, that is the kind of video I look up.
It went in my eyes.
If that is not the thumbnail for this video, we are missing out.
Gavin gives Chris a birthday surprise, and then that is the thumbnail. We're set.
The thing that's just heightening this even more is the camera of movements that are going on right now.
It went on my clothes and the clothes that I'm not wearing.
So Gavin tried to break one of those shots into his mouth, and it went.
Everywhere.
It was a cum shot.
Yeah. But he did it like a foot above his head.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's difficult. You should try that.
Try it, Chris.
Well,
It's a new year, new you. It's your birthday. Yeah.
It's your birthday. Get it on the Hale Clayton shirt.
How old are you, Chris? Do you want to say?
the 33.
33.
What do you think
What
he
did
was?
you think?
I was a little off.
A little off. Okay. Chris,
On
Chris,
the high end or low end? I have to do this. Oh, this is going to be a mess.
Chris is going to try to break it into his mouth. He's got it right above his head. He's breaking it. His tongue is out for some weird reason.
That's the catchment. It makes his mouth bigger.
Break it. Do it, Chris. Oh! He nailed it. He nailed it. It went straight in.
It went straight in his gullet.
It's got a little bit around the...
It surprised me.
I'm not... It happens to everyone, Chris.
Dude,
I'm not doing that.
Mine went everywhere.
Do it with the brown one now.
Gavin, try and swallow one whole.
How would you
So
choke?
are these each the equivalent of one shot?
Yeah, how much alcohol is
Like-
in each one?
Okay.
Half a shot. Okay.
That's
I
not
don't-
too bad.
I don't feel as bad.
Mine is still like all in my beard.
It's all cummy.
Did we ask if those shots were vegan?
They are. That's why there's xanthan gum.
No, they killed the xanthan for that.
All right. I'm going to swallow it.
Oh, like a pill? Yeah.
I might need something to wash it down with.
Does someone know the Heimlich maneuver?
I'll get a beer.
There's a Coke right there. Oh, a beer? Okay. You're drinking a whiskey Coke, dude. There's a Coke right to your left. All right.
I
Or
want a Coke.
drink the beer. Fuck it.
All right.
Damn it. Fucking silence that shit. Did you do it?
It's down.
You'll get
I
drunk.
didn't bust.
You'll get drunk later from that one.
This is-
Or he'll poop it out whole. the whole thing just comes out like an egg.
It'll just rupture. while you're
Try
in
swallowing
church.
one. Try swallowing one. It just slips right down.
We put a hurt on them. There's only 2 left.
There's only 2 left. I feel like we should save them for a special occasion.
Like Chris's birthday.
I've got goo on my arm.
That would be 3 of the. Okay, I'll do a third.
In typical podcast fashion, you wouldn't be here when we celebrate your birthday, Chris. You say you want one of those, Barbara?
Yeah, why not?
Just like when we had Jack's bachelor party and he wasn't invited.
Yeah, well, technically your birthday's tomorrow, which is Saturday. We're filming this on a Friday.
Oh, yeah, this is pre-taped.
So technically, if we did it on Monday, even if we were at work that day, because it's a holiday, so we won't be here,
Yeah.
it still wouldn't have been your birthday.
Yeah.
So
It's the best we could do.
Why not do it before, so you could get really fucked up before your birthday?
And then again on your birthday.
Exactly.
And then again on Martin Luther King Day.
Yeah.
Swallow. Oh, she did it. Did it go at last
Do you
minute?
have a hair?
No, it's just it's just the casing for it.
She pulled out the casing
It
from
looks
her
like
mouth.
a little tiny condom. Or a sperm. One of the 2.
It'd be a hell of a sperm.
Now what?
No, okay, that's it. All right, thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you guys next week.
Who wants the last one?
Now I guess we do a normal podcast.
So, okay, who's snorting that one?
Does anyone from broadcast want it? No? Okay.
All right. Throw it into my mouth, Barb.
Okay.
Throw me.
Oh, yeah.
All right, do we got to close up on Chris?
Are you going to lob it? Or are you
Yeah.
going to throw it straight in? I think you should throw it up in the air
The
so you
problem
can
is, like,
adjust.
fingers are wet from drinking this shit. Okay, ready?
I couldn't have gotten a worse.
Oh, no.
Oh, give me a napkin quick. A napkin quick.
We should have moved the mic.
We got...
They literally might as well have just poured it on all the equipment. Look at the goo. Look at all
There
the
are
broad-
3 people from broadcast
The
like
mic
this.
is gone.
Here, pass me more.
It totally hit right on the microphone.
But hey, now we'll know what it sounds like.
There's Mike.
I bet no one had made that sound before.
It didn't land on like the mic bit though. It landed on the important part. There's a big streak all the way. Oh,
Make sure you
right in there.
yeah.
It's-
Yeah, I mean,
Can we
mute,
isolate
just mute that track?
No,
when
or just
doing-
only show that track. Soloed Chris's track.
I can hear it.
I feel like we are all at fault for that. I just want to point out that I think we're all equally to blame.
Well, I'll take some of that.
Do we have any more Tide Pods?
No, you drank them all.
It was Chris's fault.
You have any more?
Let me see if we can make
Give
some
him
happen.
some more napkins. All right, well, what do we talk about now? It's all downhill from here.
Now we take another shot.
I'm still working on my first one. It was so big.
I took it all and I went. There's a lot.
I gotta have dinner with my in-laws later.
Tonight?
Yeah.
Oof.
I'm gonna practice driving tonight.
Are you really?
No.
Oh.
That sounds like a terrible idea. I don't even know where I'm going.
I saw a movie last night,
What'd you see?
Weathering with You.
What is
You heard
that?
about this? You guys know Your Name. No spoilers. No, don't worry. I won't spoil. Just came out.
Yeah, the anime.
The anime movie Your Name,
Yeah.
which is one of my all-time favorite films. This is by the same guy who did Your Name, and it's called Weathering with You.
Oh, it seems. I'm looking at the movie poster here. It seems like very like the same art style.
Yeah, very similar.
Was it good?
I really enjoyed it. I think Your Name was. I still have. You're good. Your Name was definitely better. This was, to the best of my ability to describe it, more anime.
So, Weathering with You is currently at 94% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yes.
The summary says, a boy runs away to Tokyo and befriends a girl who appears to be able to manipulate the weather.
Yes.
That's cool.
Classic. How many times are we going to see that story?
Too many.
Boy meets girl, girl makes a tornado.
X-Men.
I made a mistake.
What was your
I
mistake?
put the skin of one of the popped ones in my shot glass. So now there's a floating.
It looks like a loogie.
Yeah, it looks like someone spit in my cup. We'll drink it. All right. That was way worse.
What do you guys feel like when you wake up knowing that you're going to be drinking a lot on something? Like this morning, you knew we had this podcast today.
Yeah.
How'd you feel waking up knowing that?
I didn't think about it at all.
Really? Man, this is the first thing I thought of.
Have you been dreading it or something?
I've been preparing all day. I'm at that age now where I'm like, okay, I have Advil and a glass of water by my bed, and I'm going to make sure I eat a nice big lunch. That didn't happen today.
I made sure to drink a couple beers last night.
How
How did that?
does...
Well, so I had a cold, and so I haven't drank in like, a week and a half since I've been sick. And so I was like, well, if I haven't drank, it's be my first time drinking in a week and a half, like not having any alcohol. I should have a drink or two now so that my body is like, oh yeah, I remember what that is. Not that it's been that long. I
I was going to say, a week and a half is not a long time.
built up this sick tolerance over the last 7 days.
Do we have more?
Okay, so these aren't going to be done. Like they won't be done by the time the podcast is going. So Stab will hand you what he made, and then there's straws. That's all we can.
looks
I'm
like-
sorry.
I like how there's one straw for all of us.
Yeah, you can flip it the other way.
That's
It
enough
looks
for two.
like a dirty ice cube tray filled
Sticky.
that's sticky, filled with goo.
It just looks like a dirty ice. All right, whatever. I'm gonna slurp it up.
Do it in the mic.
You gonna go down the line?
Well, there's nothing in them.
Snort it.
This one, ew.
Snort it.
No, am I gonna?
Chris is using the spoon, the straw like a spoon.
Do you have any ice that's not
want that.
like someone shat in an ice tray? Because I just want to make a normal drink.
We have some Coke over here. It seems pretty cold. You want just cold Coke?
No, I want to.
I saw that, speaking of movies, I saw that Jojo Rabbit's coming back to the theater. Like they're doing another theatrical run.
Really?
I guess in advance of the Oscars.
That's awesome.
I guess for people who maybe didn't see it when it was out.
Yeah.
And heard about it now.
Jojo Rabbit was awesome. I saw 1917, which
Still haven't
is
seen that.
awesome.
I want to see that.
It's
That's
super
definitely
cool.
one to see in the theaters, right?
Yeah.
I was talking about this, like, I feel like World War One is having a comeback. Like, there's a ton of World War II movies and media and stuff, but like World War One was so much more important.
Was it? Why
As
was
far-
World War I more important?
Well, okay,
Chris?
sorry. I guess I mean like in a geopolitical way, like it set the foundation for World War II. Like World War II wouldn't have happened if like everything hadn't already been like set up.
Well,
in
a
World
sequel
War.
needs a good. All
Yeah.
the setup happens in the first.
Yeah,
one.
yeah, and like and even like if you look at the geopolitical map prior to World War One and post World War II, it didn't change as much post World War II as it did prior to World War One. So there's a bigger like mix up of countries. And like, what is a country? Like there were countries that didn't exist, you know, like
what?
I don't know, like the old Ottoman Empire and shit, and like there was.
Canada.
Yeah. Like Canada. No, but like just like Europe in general looked way different than it did.
Hi, Chad. Chad's here. You want to come get a drink? Do we have something set up to have people come take drinks with us?
You can sit there, but you can come get a drink. What do you want?
I don't know. What do you got?
We got
We ate all the pods.
vodka, orange juice. We got some rum over there. Got some beer. There's a fireball over there.
Try not block cameras. This is my solution.
I just made this. Do you want this and I'll make another one?
That's a screwdriver.
I trust you.
No, he didn't fuck with it. I saw.
Thank you.
I like it. We were like, we're gonna do the drunk podcast,
sit
and
there
we're
if
talking
you want a
about
mic.
history.
Well, yeah, that's what people do, right? They argue. Like, well, I'm arguing with you that World War I was not necessarily more important than World War II. Which do you think was more important, Chad? World War I or World War II? I hope you paid attention in history class, Chad.
Well,
Because it's pop
my
quiz
wife,
time.
my wife is a history major, so I just
Should we
believe
get her
it-
on the horn?
Yeah, right. Actually, I will text her and I can get back to you, and then we'll get an expert opinion. But I think they were both pretty fucked up and also pretty important.
Well,
I feel like this is a loaded question.
yeah,
and like,
yeah.
there's no right
They're
answer.
both important. That's not the right word.
There
I
will
guess
always
it's
be
like
someone who disagrees.
people. World War One felt more pointless. At least World War II had a really good bad guy, you know, like a good villain.
Like,
Yeah, it did. Like, I mean, what's a better villain?
you don't want a villain though in real life. You want them in movies.
No, I know. I'm saying as far as like as far as like why people make movies about them. You know, like Hitler was like a great villain. That's why there's so many movies and media about like World War II, because it's such a like.
Are you casting war criminals right now?
I'm not casting. I'm just saying it's like it's more tragic and dramatic.
We talked about this earlier today, where we were talking about how you were like obsessed with Hitler.
I'm not obsessed with Hitler because I'm arguing for World War One. I'm arguing on behalf of World War.
Can that be our title?
One.
I'm not obsessed with Hitler, but
Definitely.
I just think he's like a great villain.
You want to say great?
Prolific. I wouldn't say he was great.
I say great as in like not in a good way, as in a bad way. He was such an awful villain. It's so easy to like make him the bad guy, and like in World War One, they just didn't exist.
If you could just appear back in time right next to him before he did all the bad, and you could just shoot him right in the face, would you do it?
Yeah,
You would just murder someone.
I think so. I think
there was
I would make it secretive though.
There was an episode of. There was an episode of Rick and Morty this past season where they had like this time travel bit where there were like tons of people trying to go back and snakes trying to go back and kill Hitler, and then all these other snakes going back trying to defend him. So it's like Hitler just like gives a speech, Snake Hitler gives a speech and goes to take a bath, and it's just like all these time travelers appearing like out of nowhere and fighting each other. It's like, if that time travel existed, like it would be constant for things like that. Everyone would be going back trying to do the same thing, because that's always the theoretical thing they always say. Is like, oh yeah, I would totally do that if I had the chance. But really, if time travel existed, everyone would be going there. It would be crowded as fuck.
Yeah, it'd be like
You just have to get in line.
Right. It'd be like a line of people defending and a line of people trying to kill.
What if it was like just as Hitler had the idea to just wipe Jews off the planet? And then that's when everyone showed up in his room, because they identified that point, and Hitler would be like, okay, I won't. I just had the idea just now. I won't do it.
Like he had a bad matzo ball soup. He's like, I can't deal with this anymore.
Happy birthday, Chris.
That's how it happened.
That's what did it. What's your favorite Chris memory, Chad?
My favorite Chris memory?
Yeah, let's celebrate Chris. What's your favorite memory with Chris
hands
Damaris?
down, when I feel like we got to know each other to the point that I read his thoughts, and that was that we were planning for Extra Life, and we had an extra segment to film, and he and I were brainstorming, and he goes, "Oh," and I just go, "Chris, we can't get a monkey," and he goes, "Why not?" And I was like, I nailed it. And I was just like,
It is like having a son, like a young son.
A young 33-year-old son.
Yeah. Like Chris, no.
well,
No. We had some fun moments today. We're testing out. We talked about it last week, I think, too, on the podcast. We're testing out a D&D show. And I don't know if I want to spoil anything,
What?
but Chris is playing a very funny character.
my name's Gum Gum. I was a half orc, but I don't know who my papa is. So
This has no relevance to what happened to you.
yeah.
Go
This
on.
is my character's backstory. I'm a half orc, and so but I think my other half is an elf. So I think I'm really smart, and I should be a wizard, but I'm a barbarian, and I think that I'm like friends with all the elves, and I'm just kind of a dumb.
You just had really bad luck today, too.
I also had really bad
Which is
luck.
very funny.
That's classic.
Yeah.
It's very fun.
Fun for Gum Gum.
That could be another title for this episode. Fun for Gum Gum. I wanna bitch about something.
Is this your favorite memory of me?
This is not my favorite memory either. I want to bitch about something here at Rooster Teeth.
Okay.
The other day, I went to get some water, and over in the office we work at, we just don't have water. Like the water,
What happened to our cooler?
the cooler just had no water on it, and like all of the bottles were empty, so I couldn't put another one on. I guess like the person had, like I think that was the day he was supposed to come, and
The water guy?
the water guy, he hadn't showed up yet.
Jessica
Fuck.
drank the last cup, by the way, in case you were wondering.
Did she?
Yes.
Get
hate
her the fuck over
So
here.
you want a shot, Chad?
Sure.
Oh, here, wait.
So
I should give you a clean one.
you were gonna give him a dirty one?
Well,
So
it's big.
I crossed over here to this office. Thank you. I came over here to this office, and then they have the water machine here. So I was gonna grab a disposable cup and get some water. But then I thought about Chris, and I thought about how Chris wants to be better for the environment and stuff. So I was like, I'm gonna get a glass. I'm not gonna waste this disposable cup just to drink some water. So I look over to the right, and there's like all the Rooster Teeth glassware right there. It's like, great. I go over, I get a glass, put it under the water machine, fill it up with water, and I was really thirsty. I just like pound the whole thing. And then I put the glass, you're already laughing, you know where this is going. I put the glass back under there, I fill it up halfway again because I still want more water. I pick it up to drink it, and I look at it, and it's filled with floating shit.
Oh no!
And I'm like, why is all of that floating shit in there? And I look closely at the glass, and the inside of the glass is just coated with like dried out food. Like obviously someone had put a dirty dish in the dishwasher and it had spewed all the filth into this glass, and it was just like
And it was enough
coated.
to float in it after pounding
a second
whole
glass.
lot.
Right. I can't imagine how much shit was in the first glass I pounded. I sat there and I was like, fucking Chris Damaris.
Wait, why is the
If you hadn't talked about all this environmental bullshit, I would have gotten a disposable cup and I wouldn't have drank all that dishwater shit. And I got so mad at you, Chris, even though you weren't there.
Even though he's in the right for trying to make you be more environmentally friendly.
I check every glass I grab here.
I
Like, we
always
have the
do.
worst dishwashers, or maybe just people put stuff in like covered in food.
I
Like,
also feel like we don't have a good system for what's dirty or clean in
Yeah, I
terms of
think
like
people-
the actual dishwasher itself. People don't keep up with the dirty or clean. So someone will just open a dishwasher and put something in, not knowing if it's clean or dirty in there. So if someone puts something in, and let's say it's clean, everything else is clean, someone will unload that dishwasher and maybe unload your dirty
That's
dish.
probably what happened.
Doesn't it
Sorry,
have that
Gus.
little magnet on the front?
Yeah, but people don't use that.
People don't know how to load the dishwasher.
Yeah.
So it doesn't get cleaned.
Yeah, I think people put
Yeah.
dirty dishes in there. They don't rinse off. And it's like, it just gets thrown everywhere. Plus, also, there's like filters and shit in the dishwasher you're supposed to clean out every now and then.
Yeah.
I guarantee you that's never happened.
I was staying with a friend recently, and we were like, he'd cooked dinner the first night, and we ate it, and then like the second or third day I was there, he was like, we were arguing because I was like cleaning, and he was like, "Oh, you over clean everything," and I'm like, "No, I don't. I just clean." He's like, "Well, it's like you just because you use something once doesn't mean it's dirty." And I
Okay.
was like, "What do you mean?" And he's like, "Well, you know, like I if I use something for one thing, I don't ever clean it."
But what is
So,
he
like,
referring
yeah,
to?
what
Like
does that
if
mean?
he's like, I have a coffee cup and I never clean that coffee cup because I only drink coffee out of it, and it's always clean.
Ew.
Does he have like
And-
milk in the coffee?
I don't know.
I feel like
And
that
then-
changes it a
It's
little.
one
Yeah.
thing if you like use something for coffee, rinse it, and then like use it again the next morning or something. But if it's like constantly forever, you never wash it.
And then
That's a little
well,
gross.
and then he was like, and then my crock pot for stew, I only cook stew in it. Like the stew we had the other day. That was just my stew crock pot, so I never wash it.
Do you think it's like cast iron? Like he's trying to build up the flavor
I don't know.
in the crock pot?
But it was like, I was like, so you never wash? Yeah, it's like, that's my stew crock pot, so I just don't wash it because I only put stew in it.
I only shit through my arsehole, so I never wash it. It's just gonna have more shit on it later.
Is it a flavor thing? It's only so if you change
I don't think it's a
flavors of
flavor.
something,
I don't
then
think
you
it's
need
like
to
a
wash it, but
buildup of
otherwise-
flavor. I think it was just like a justification for not cleaning.
Gross.
That's gross.
Disgusting.
Oh, I was super gross. And
What
I
about
washed
plates just like this? You have a steak plate? He's like, I only
I don't
see
know.
steaks
That's
on that
what-
plate, so I never have to wash it.
my steak plate. That's my egg plate.
Well, I'm
that's-
all for doing it. Like if I have toast or something, and I could just like brush the crumbs off and put something else
Sure.
on it
Sure.
that day. Sure.
But also, you probably rinse it. Or
and
do
also, it's not a multi-day thing.
Probably.
It's not like it doesn't like
Does
carry
he
over.
rinse it?
I don't know. I didn't like. I just cleaned all the dishes in the house. That was my solution. And I was like, "Hey, I cleaned everything." He was
As
like,
you
"Oh,
should.
thanks. You didn't need to do that, but thanks." And I was like, "Well."
Well, now I don't know which one's my. my
No, there was
stew
that
crock
argument.
pot.
It's like, well, where's my water cup? I was like, I don't know.
We've told a story about someone we know here who used to date someone who had dingleberries, right?
yeah.
Oh, I don't want to talk about that.
Yeah.
I just don't want to
You
talk
know
about
that story, right,
dingleberries.
Chad?
I think you guys have mentioned it.
I don't
on
want
a set once,
to.
and it was really gross.
Just dingleberries are gross.
Okay.
We found Chris's his thing.
Shot.
I feel like everyone in
okay,
Achievement Hunt is getting those bidets now.
Oh shit.
You spill?
Doing a
I
shot?
did a little bit. I had an issue. Cheers. Happy birthday, Chris.
Why is mine full to the brim and all of yours
Mine
are
was
halfway?
No, dude.
Hey. I had a issue. Speaking of dishwashers, a couple of weeks ago, I unloaded my dishwasher and I put all the dishes up.
Uh-huh.
And then, like, as I was pulling the last thing out of the dishwasher, I looked at it and I thought, "Oh, that was all dirty." So I had to remember. I was like, "What did I just put up?" And go through all of my dishes and try to pull out all the shit I had just put up.
100% have been there.
I've done that.
Yes.
Oh my God.
I fucking hate that.
I want. There's a guy on Twitter who told me about he has 2 dishwashers, and he loads up one, and then when it's clean, he just what does he do?
What's a good
I was
story?
like, what is do you use one for clean things and one for dirty things?
Does
That's
he
not
take
something.
stuff out of the dishwasher to use, and then uses it, and then puts it in the other one to clean it? And he just works back and forth between two dishwashers and doesn't put anything in cupboards. And I thought, it's genius.
That's a very Gavin
interesting.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, but also that requires enough space for 2 dishwashers in your kitchen and enough money.
No, just get rid of the cupboards.
Yeah, most kitchens would have space for 2 dishwashers.
I guess if you got rid of your cupboards.
Yeah, because my initial tweet was, I wish my cupboards could wash my dishes.
That's really smart.
Yeah, it'd be awesome.
I
Be
want to
space
bet.
saver.
I want to place a bet right now that in 2 years from now, that's gonna exist.
Well, did you see that LG brought out that door with a cold mailbox?
Yes, that's why everything Gavin says is fucking genius.
It's
But
not though. We
It
don't
is.
need these products.
We make it sound like it's not.
It's like the fucking curved TVs all over
But
again.
if people,
You're getting fooled.
if people were starting now with the technology we have now, does it make sense to store your dishes in a box that doesn't wash them and then move them to one that does, when you could just have a box that washes them?
No, I'm agreeing with you. I refuse to admit the cold mailbox is a good idea. I'm gonna die on that hill.
But it
What's
exists
wrong with it? Would you
now.
want hot milk?
What the fuck are you on about?
If you get milk delivered.
But you don't need to get milk delivered.
I will say, usually, if you're getting something delivered,
I would be there.
at groceries, you're usually planning them to be delivered a day you're there or a
I'm
time
not-
you're there.
Right. It's not like I'm
Right.
ordering from Amazon, like, I want to get milk delivered in 2 days, and then I'm going to get there after I'm out of work.
Right.
I want to subscribe to milk and have it cold. I don't want to realize I'm out of milk and be like, oh, I got to go outside and get milk.
It's like a new subscription service. Like, we've got to pay for my Hulu, got to pay for my milk.
Milk subs.
No, it's
Do you
one of those Amazon buttons that they have that tie into your Wi-Fi, and you just hit the button, and then it'll be there later that day.
Milk.
Yeah.
milk.
Do you want premium milk or do you want standard milk? With premium milk, you get an extra month free.
You can drink milk in any room of your house. With standard milk, you can only drink it in the kitchen.
I think it's a good idea.
What kind of milk do you guys drink? What
Whole
percent?
milk. Whole milk.
You drink whole milk?
Semi-skimmed.
Yeah.
Almond.
Of course.
Can I bitch about something else?
Vegan rant.
Where's all of our non-dairy milk in this fucking office?
It's up your ass, Gus.
We haven't had it in weeks. I haven't been able to have a bowl of cereal.
Here?
Here.
Eat cereal at home.
That's what I started doing.
I don't eat at home.
Go on.
Well, certainly not for breakfast.
Maybe
I never
you do
eat
clean your
breakfast.
dishes too often if you're not eating off them.
I don't eat breakfast most of the time, but when I do, it's at work.
The way that was delivered.
You know what that was? That reminds me of? My mom's dog is dead. It's not really
Well,
dead.
it's not dead.
I don't eat at home.
I don't eat breakfast at home, is what I mean. I don't eat breakfast at home unless it's a Saturday or a Sunday.
That's pretty, I think, standard for a lot of working people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why is that?
Well, those are the only days I'm home for breakfast.
Gavin just spit Gavin just spit all over the mic.
Are you trying to imply that breakfast only happens between a certain
No, I just mean like I don't work.
Breakfast again.
shit.
It works.
Stupid word.
I meant
You sleep through breakfast like you show up at work afternoon.
What time do you get up?
like 9 most days.
You get up at 9?
Well, I show up around like 9:45 to 10 most days.
That's a lie.
No, I show up.
Is he late?
We all know that we show up between 10 and 10:30.
I'm really curious. What time do you wake up, Barbara?
I wake up usually 8 or 8:30.
Gavin, what time do you wake up?
7 every day.
Chad, what time do you wake up?
That depends on my children.
He has kids, yeah.
If I can actually sleep in, I try and shoot for 8:45.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Like
7. Like,
I mean,
Yeah.
I got a lot of work to do before work.
it's
I
the
wanna-
best time to get shit
I
done.
know, I get a lot done
Oh,
between when I wake up and when I go to work. I get a lot of work done.
For me, it's when I wake up and 10 when Chris shows up. Like, that's the prime amount of time to get shit
Yeah,
done.
I've been finding more and more frequently that if I wake up earlier, I have a better day. Just because like doing something in the morning, whether it's eating breakfast at home, or just like doing something in the morning before going to work is
I
like way
not,
better.
not being rushed in the morning.
Yeah,
Like,
it's kinda nice.
I started waking up earlier. It's like you take my time, like make some coffee at home.
Yeah. Eat your cereal.
Eat my fucking Cheerios with almond milk at home.
Do you find it's what was that?
Someone just fell into that metal thing.
A big metal sheet, and if anybody bumps it, it sounds like thunder. Apparently.
Yeah, it's great for Foley work.
Do you guys exercise in the morning? Why am I asking this question to you guys?
I used to. I stopped.
Well, like
No.
stretching and shit.
Stretching or doing anything like
If I
that?
work out, it's in the evening. I
Interesting.
do everything in the evening.
Eat.
Including breakfast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's at
Well,
home.
like when you talk about like the time of where you get a lot of work done, it's to me, it's like after everyone's gone.
Yeah.
Like once everyone's left the office, that's whenever I'm like, okay, everyone's gone, I can focus. So that's the reverse side of that. It's like it's nice and quiet.
It's been a busy couple months, it feels like, at the office. Like, it feels like we're always doing something. We're always, like, recording something or meeting about recording something.
Yeah.
I mean, it'd be weird if we weren't, though.
It would, but I mean, like, there's no time to, like, sit down and, like, brainstorm or, like,
Yeah.
write or...
Yeah, I feel like that's happened, especially in Achievement Hunter. I feel like we would have more ideas as a group because there was less time spent recording. I know. I would live with Jeff, and we would brainstorm in the car on the way home all the time. But
Yeah.
now it's just like we're just always making stuff, and there's never a time where everyone's just having a bunch of ideas.
Right. I feel like we rarely have time for that anymore. It's just, like, go, go, go lately. Pumping out that content. Should we talk about what we did this week, or should we wait until the video's out?
I'm so back and forth on it because I feel like it'd be a fun surprise. But if we do talk about it, then people will be
What did we do?
hyped for wanting to see the video.
I think.
I wouldn't talk about
Wait.
I kind of want to talk about it.
Well, I don't know.
Not like-
what did
What did we do this week, Chris?
Yesterday.
What's the big thing we
It
did
was
this week?
literally yesterday.
It happened before 10 a.m., so you might not know.
Yeah. I know. I remember now.
We did something for Achievement Hunter.
A very special gift.
A very, very special event for Achievement Hunter that we worked for months planning.
I think. Can I talk
Did it
about
involve
a
tacos,
very
Chad?
specific thing? It won't give the context away of what it was. Can I talk about the moment of panic after that dude just dropped off that thing? Can I talk about
Please.
that? Okay.
I don't know what you're talking
It'll
about.
probably give away a little bit of details about it, but that's fine.
Okay. So
With
here's
no
the deal.
context whatsoever, it's going to
No
be
context
really fine.
whatsoever. I'm just going to talk about this. So anyway, this van shows up that we had planned, and this guy gets out, and he pulls out a kangaroo. Okay, and it's a kangaroo wearing a diaper, and
It's a
he's
baby
like,
kangaroo.
yeah, and he's like, "Where's this going?" So we show him to the Achievement Hunter office, and this is the smallest part. Believe me, there's a whole lot more. But anyway, so he walks in with this kangaroo, and then he just goes, sets it down, and walks out of the door, and all of us are just like,
Well, we're trying to corral this
you like,
baby
what?
kangaroo from getting in the glass or the food or the mold that's in
Right.
the Achievement Hunter office, the wires.
I know
It didn't
this is
get
the most
caught up in the-
unsafe place you could just set
It got
a kangaroo free.
It got tangled in all of the cables underneath the
it was a
desk.
kangaroo.
Were you worried that you'd
Kangaroo-
accidentally bought the kangaroo?
No, I was just really worried that it was
I
going
was-
to eat something in you guys' room
Can you
and
give us
die.
a frame of reference? How big was it, Chad?
2 feet.
Maybe.
No,
maybe
that's way
like
too big,
2
dude.
feet?
2
2
feet.
feet?
2 feet.
Okay.
I mean, are we going from tail to nose or like?
No
Well,
tail.
Yeah, we're talking about like height, like standing off the ground. It's like 2 feet.
Yeah, standing up was like 2 feet. But anyway, so like, but there's this moment where we just realized this dude has just walked out of this room and left us with a kangaroo. And so then it starts just like, it has a moment, it looks around, and then it's like, I'm just gonna find shit to eat. And so it starts hopping around and scrounging. Fun fact, it's really adorable. They use their little front paws when they're scrounging to like get around. And then I'm just like, hey, buddy.
We don't know how to call a kangaroo.
Yo, oi, oi!
We're just like,
Damn it, we didn't try that one. But the dude was gone for like 10 minutes.
he was gone for a long time.
And we're stressing out because it got all up under your desks and into cables, and like we're trying to corral it. At one point, Chris is just like, hey, and that thing pops up like, oh yeah, motherfucker.
Yeah,
like
it tried to fight
leans
me.
back and looks at him.
And there was an open door that we had to like keep it away
Yes.
from too, from going outside. It was a whole thing.
How did legal approve that one?
They didn't know about it.
Oh,
We found that legal does the best approval when they don't know about it.
I feel like that wasn't a legal issue.
They didn't say no.
Exactly. Shot.
Shit. All right.
Birthday,
yeah.
happy birthday, Chris.
Shot. All right.
Chris, have your 30s been better than your 20s so far?
No.
That's another spit take. I think we have a record of spit takes for Gavin today.
keep drinking?
Why would they be? Well, one, I've had less of them.
Why wouldn't they be?
One, I've had less of them.
Because you're older, you're wiser, you've done more stuff. I assume you've got a little bit more money than you were 10 years ago.
Yeah, but like also
How long have you been working here now?
9 years.
Okay. So
Really? That's it?
9.
Damn.
That's enough.
Well, because I've been here 8, and I feel like you started 2 years before me, not 1. I started December 2011.
I started November 2010
for about a year, yeah.
or October 2010, something
Okay,
like
so
probably
yeah,
like
I guess
October.
only a year
that.
more.
Around a year.
So your 30s haven't been better?
Well, I guess no, they haven't.
What specifically is worse? What part of your life? Is it your love life? Is it worse?
No, it's not.
Are you sad? Are you lonely?
No, I guess I feel like. Well, I don't know.
Do you pee on your carpet in the middle of the night more now?
There's that. I think also it's like it's like you see the death.
Oh my god.
You see the death?
Like,
This is the darkest birthday ever.
Well, I feel like I'm like, oh yeah, when you're 20s, you don't even think you're like, oh, I'm young.
You don't think
I
about
can do
time.
whatever. There is no time. There is no anything. It doesn't matter. It's like, and then when you're 30s, you start all of a sudden you become very aware of everything that you've done, and you're like, well, I could have done that better. I could have done that better. And
So you're just like second guessing now.
Yeah,
You're wise
so-
enough to second guess.
yeah, I think it's like the wisdom that comes with my old age.
Old age of 33.
do you feel like you're getting nicer? Like becoming slightly better of a human?
I have less patience, but I might be nicer.
Do you feel like you're becoming a better person, Kevin?
Is this contradictory?
Well, I think nicer generally, but less patience for the youngins.
Yeah, because death is approaching.
Because death is approaching. I don't have time for that shit.
I feel like I'm nicer now. I feel like I really didn't care in my 20s, aside from the shitty comments I make now. No, I don't know.
No,
I
you care.
feel like I care a lot more now
Yeah.
about people.
I feel like you're a lot more considerate. Lindsay!
Yeah,
Lindsay.
Lindsay's here.
You want to come get a shot?
Do you want a shot?
I can't do shots. I'll do a beer.
A beer. Come
Beer,
get a
yeah, beer
beer.
right here.
We're celebrating Chris's birthday.
No, I'm too old for that shit.
Here,
Don't,
I'll
don't
open it
get
for
me
you.
started. I just
Also, Gus, I do have an update on the World War I, World War II thing whenever
Okay.
you want to come back to it.
Hit me.
Okay.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
She says,
Holla.
first, you need to define importance before I could even attempt at answering that question. Important in what regard? In terms of America, Europe, Africa, or Asia, or socioeconomic power dynamics, world economy, class struggles?
Which is more important?
God.
I
That's
just
it.
meant
Got
like
it. The aftermath of World War I caused a lot of shit, and the Treaty of Versailles and reparations placed on Germany helped set the stage for World War II.
I'm glad we
It
both.
restructured all pretty much of all Europe and set the precursor for the UN. So that's very important. World War I also caused an entire lost generation of men in Europe due to vast numbers of men killed on all sides. It also brought awareness to PTSD for the first time in history.
yeah.
All of her arguments seems to be for World War I.
This is the longest text message in the world.
That sounds like it's for a history
Multiple.
major.
I heard
She's-
y'all were getting trashed, and now I know why. You gotta listen to this the whole time.
It's a history
they wanted to
lesson.
know-
It was interesting.
Yeah.
There's
Eric.
there's
Yeah,
more,
baby.
Camera.
Go.
Why even read that?
Also, heads up, the set reeks. Like I made it to the broadcast area, and I went, "Whoa,
Lindsay.
We got all these open containers.
It
left.
reeks of what?
alcohol."
Oh.
It's
A little
because
bit of vomit?
it's because of the egg vomits.
That's it.
The little
it.
sorry, the yolk.
The egg vomits.
Did
The
you,
yolk.
Did you call it the yolk?
Yolk.
Yes. The Treaty of Versailles was signed for y'all. I must bid adieu.
Ada. Adia.
It's the
Lindsay.
yolk, the busting of them.
Thank you for coming to get a drink with us.
So 30's worse is the moral of the story.
Yeah.
So the sequel to
They
your
all get
20s
worse.
is worse than
No, dude.
I think the 20s are like your prime.
No.
No, dude. It gets better.
No.
It gets better.
30, it's just
Like,
like,
how old are you, Barb?
I'm 30.
All right, exactly.
I'm in my 30s.
Yeah, you don't know
yeah.
what you're talking about.
Well, here's what I'm saying, Chris. Here's what I'm saying. 30s, I find I give so much less of a fuck. And I think
you
that's
get less
so
fucks.
That's important though, because like when you give a fuck, it's everything gets to you. Everything you're just like overthinking things and caring about what people think of you.
Yes.
By the time you're 30, you're just like,
But you don't care less about other people.
no, I care about people. I care more about people and less
I
about
feel like-
myself.
Yeah, I feel like there's more. I'm starting to care more about the way other people feel, but I do care a lot less about stuff to do with myself that I
Yeah.
thought was important back in the. What are you You're making me nervous?
I think it's because you want
Take your shot. You've been nursing that baby
you.
for so long.
Oh, it started. It's officially starting right there. I saw it happen. Happy birthday, Chris.
You just
Happy
want
birthday, Chris.
you want to be happy, but you want people to be happy.
You gotta take a shot.
Sorry, dude.
Take a shot.
That's Fireball.
What else would it be, Eric?
That like surprised me. I just didn't know we had that on the soundboard. I don't remember
a
recording
shot.
that.
Look at that.
Have a beer.
Oh, that was a soundboard. Oh shit.
Have a beer, right?
What? Well, let me talk to you about my good friend, the 40s.
Can you first, if you
Never
had to,
heard of them.
if you had to summarize the 20s and 30s of your life, how would you quickly summarize those
'Cause
before
you've
we get
only-
into the 40s?
Known us in your 30s.
No,
No, I knew
What?
Barbara before.
I met Gus when he was 28.
Oh, yeah, and Gavin. Yeah.
When did I meet you? How old were you? Like 30,
32? 31? somewhere around
31?
there?
I feel
Yeah.
like you were 31 or 32.
I was right about your age, Chris.
Oh God, does that, Chris? You're gonna be
This is what you got to look forward to.
you're gonna be a vegan.
Exactly the same.
That'd be okay. I honestly, I would be.
Oh, hold them together. Hold them together. Look directly ahead. Wait. More fit down. Well, you can't zoom one of them and not the other.
I would be proud to be a vegan.
That's the title. Just do it. It's easy.
Yeah, I don't have the self confidence.
The self-confidence. It's just eating, dude.
Not self confidence. That's not the word I meant. I meant like
the commitment.
the self
Discipline.
discipline. That's the word.
It's actually
I'm-
it's
Dude, no, I love
surprisingly
ice
easy.
cream way too much.
The Sweet Ritual. Have you been there?
I know,
Sweet
but
Ritual has
no.
vegan.
But I eat ice cream every night.
It's right there.
You could get. Can you
Wait,
get pints?
at home or at work, Chris?
At home.
Yeah, like Barbara said, there's vegan pies. There's vegan ice
Also,
cream.
you eat ice cream every night.
Yes, Barbara. Let's
So
not-
wait, you were
Look,
doing
you're in your-
Olive Garden every day and ice cream every night.
What's your favorite flavor of ice cream, Chris?
And no breakfast on weekdays at home.
If you get home too late, can you not have ice cream?
No,
'Cause
what do
you
you
missed
mean?
your
It's
ice
in my
cream window.
freezer.
Like breakfast.
Yeah, but breakfast is also in your freezer or fridge, right?
Probably not
Yeah,
in the
but
freezer.
it's more
Eggo waffles.
it's more time to cook it and stuff. I like to cook my breakfast.
What's your favorite flavor of ice cream? Since you eat it every day, you're an ice cream expert.
Connoisseur.
It's mostly peanut butter. Like I get the peanut butter with the peanut butter in it, and then
The peanut butter with the peanut butter. in it?
peanut butter with the chunks of like the little
Chris
Reese's.
just freezes a bucket of
and then,
peanut butter.
and then also I like mint chocolate chip.
Yes, mint chocolate
Mint
chip
chocolate
is the best
chip.
flavor.
Does peanut butter freeze?
Yeah, it does. Well, the peanut butter ice cream with peanut butter. The Ben and Jerry's peanut butter one and the Haagen-Dazs mint chocolate chip, and sometimes I like to cycle through them right now. There's I have a new one.
My mouth is numb.
I saw that Ben and Jerry's introduced a new flavor of ice cream called Netflix and Chill.
I
Oh
haven't
yeah.
seen that.
I think it just came out.
What's in
Tasted
it?
That.
Do you want to find out what is in it?
Come.
I was supposed to say it's really salty.
There's just one Tide Pod in the middle.
Let's see. It's ice cream. Blah blah blah. It's made with peanut butter, salty pretzel swirls, and fudge brownie chunks.
I don't know if I'd like that.
I'd give it a go for sure.
I want to tell
get
you that I
anything. I'll
said
try
it to April, thank you, and she has responded with even more information.
Let's hear it. Go on.
That-
Well, now I know what I'm going to talk about
That's
to
a
April
woman-
next time I hang.
There you go.
That's a woman who loves you.
Yes, absolutely.
Someone who's just like, hey, you need info? I got you.
She's probably
B."
busy. She's taking time out to type all that out.
Yeah.
Well, she's also not working. Like, she was originally going to be a history teacher, and then, like, just the state of education in Texas, it was really hard to get a job. Anyway, long story short, she's not working in that field now. So I
Right.
think this was just she's like, yes,
This is her
I can
opportunity.
use it.
Yeah.
This is her opportunity.
Yeah.
So time to shine.
So, Gus,
What's up? I'm Gus.
what were you like in your 20s?
I was a fucking asshole. Believe it or not, I was a huge asshole who thought he knew everything.
And now?
I would probably hate 20-year-old Gus if I met him right now. Now I know everything. That's the difference.
He has the knowledge.
Yeah.
And what about your 30s?
30s.
When did you get married?
28.
Okay, so 30s was entirely married.
Entirely married. Spent a whole decade plus now.
You got married at 28? Mm-hmm. I didn't realize that.
Is that right? Yeah, that's right.
Oh, damn.
I feel like you have the most consistent life of all of us.
I hate,
Your life has not changed
I hate
since you got married.
unexpected things.
Yeah.
I like having things in spreadsheets and scheduled.
Have you touched your spreadsheet?
No.
About your gas?
After we talked
didn't
about
do
it
it?
on Monday,
Or
I stopped.
electricity, I mean.
I went cold. I even charged here to throw it off.
Oh.
I intentionally plugged in and charged here. That was like, I can't track that.
Good.
There was
Done.
what kind of scared me in how much time has passed. I remember when YouTube was early days, there was this video of a guy who'd taken a picture of himself every day for 6 years.
Yeah.
Which I think was even like before YouTube, so it was like he was doing this already. And I remember like checking in on that guy to see if he'd done another one and stuff, and he hadn't for ages. Today, the YouTube Instagram posted that he'd done his 20-year video.
So him every day for 20 years.
Yeah, and I was like, wait,
Holy shit.
that can't be right. Oh, wait, no, it has been like 14 years since I'd seen.
Well, he started
since the
6 years
first one.
before YouTube, and YouTube started in 2007? 6?
5?
2005?
4
so.
or 5.
I think it was 5.
Yeah, I think it
I
was
thought it was
4.
2006.
I think it was 4.
No, it was definitely not.
Because I remember it in high school.
Because
But
Because
yeah,
we were-
he did one at 12 and a half years, 6 years, and 20 years. And
05.
yeah, he's
05.
old now. Ish.
damn.
20 years will do that to you. It
Yeah,
creeps
because
up.
if he started in 1999, 2019.
I think he started right at the beginning of 2000.
Okay, yeah. Holy fuck. See, Gavin and I have been taking a photo of both of us. We called our board photo we started probably in 2013, 2012 maybe.
I don't know. You've got all the pictures.
I do have all the photos. We
I kind
haven't
of wish
been
we'd
as
been doing it on my
consistent.
phone because I'd be.
Better about it.
Well, I don't know. We forget sometimes.
We do. You remember more than I do. I've started compiling them though, and I'm trying to figure out like when do we put those out and how do we put those out? Do
Probably
we make
on
a
a
video?
solid decade.
So if we started 2012, let's say, so like two
more
more
years?
years of it. Okay. Because at first I was like, do we put it out 2020? Because that would make sense. Start a new decade, but
No, let's wait until we've done it for 10 years.
Do it for 10 years. That'll be good.
We just take a picture of ourselves looking bored.
yeah, it's just us two in the same face.
It's harder now because you sit over there. We don't do it as often.
I'll sometimes sit over there if Jeff's is on the podcast. He power moves me.
People's ability
Nailed
to
it.
keep track of
I,
time.
Yeah, and then as you get older, and people always say it, you don't believe it until you get there. It's like time passes faster and faster. It's it's really weird.
So what's 40s like?
Do you think
It's even more chill. Like you said, I think I care more about people, but I think I'm a lot nicer, believe it or not.
Do you think
But it's definitely a lot more
I
stable.
mean, as someone who knew you in your 20s, you are way nicer.
Oh yeah, it's a lot more stability.
Do you think time passes faster and faster because you absorb more information over time? Like when you're younger, you're learning a lot of things for the first time and experiencing a lot of things for the first time. And the older you get, the more you've experienced and seen and learned.
I think what happens is as you get older, 1 year is a smaller percentage of your life.
Oh, that's true.
So it's like less and less contributing to the overall number. When you're younger, a year is a big portion of your life.
Very true.
I think that is a huge part of it, but also you're in school, and that just takes forever. Like when
So should we go back to school?
I don't know. I feel like the moment that you stop being able to apply things to certain school years is when it all just starts to blend.
But
and
if you
it's-
had kids, you would still apply things to school years.
yeah, but when you've got a kid, you're not like, man, I can't wait until summer so I can not do this anymore. You
I
still have
mean,
to do the
probably
kid.
you're probably thinking that because you have to help your kid with school.
Yeah. Well, I think it's both. I think it's like you have less new experiences,
Pass the fireball back.
and then you have less new experiences, and you've had just your percentage of your life is longer.
So after we, on a less depressing topic, after this is something I wanted to talk about last week, but I forgot. And you brought up you brought up my electric car spreadsheet, which made me think about this. After I tweeted that fucking image showing how much I paid in electricity for a year for my car, I had so many people in the replies coming in like, yeah, well, your car has a battery in it, and the battery's worse for the environment than a gas car. I was like, we're not talking about that. I'm just saying how much it costs me to charge my car. Or people are like, you forget that different people pay different electric rates across the country.
That
Like,
you're just doing yourself.
Again, I didn't say that. I didn't forget that. I'm just answering the question, how much did it cost me to charge my car? It's like a lot of people like trying to pick very small like arguments.
Right.
Or like to put down electric cars.
People
like,
just like drama.
yeah, or whatever, right?
Or like
who knows
being
what's going on.
like being able to point out something contrary
get some
to
of that.
you. It's a very interesting.
Well, even the way
mentality.
that one person phrased it, like you forget that other people pay different amounts for electricity, and I wrote, I didn't forget that. I'm just not talking about that.
Right.
This is only about how much it costs me to charge my car.
Yeah, I mean, you wouldn't be able to fit all the variables in a
Right.
tweet. Even in a thread, it would be like a disclaimer this big.
Right. I mean, as it was, like there was so much math and like variables and like all this other shit I had to hide just to come to that number. Like there's a ton of backstory and explanation that goes along with it. It's like I just tried to distill it down to the easiest to digest bit of information, which was
I thought that was super cool.
how much does it cost me to
thought it was
charge
super
my car?
cool. I thought
It's
it
a
was super
fucking pain in the ass. I'm not doing that again.
So what are the batteries? Is it lithium?
Yeah, I believe it's a lithium-ion battery.
And is that just
It's
terrible
the-
to dispose of or something?
It's a ton of 18650 lithium-ion
Right,
batteries.
it's the same kind of battery that Chad has in his vape.
But just
Oh.
a load of them.
Yeah.
So imagine like
my car has like 2,000 of those. in
shitload
it.
of these.
Holy shit!
and is that what does that do?
That's like you can't fly with that one, right? Or you can't have it in your. You can't have it in
I
your
mean, that's the
check
face
luggage.
of someone who flies with
Sure.
that thing.
I think it's the check. I think it's the check luggage you can't have.
So is it the
Lithium batteries.
the acquisition of lithium that's bad, or the disposal of lithium that's bad?
I think it's both.
Oh, okay.
it's so there you go.
We really glossed over how Chad just like field stripped his vape, huh?
I've seen it so often.
yeah.
Like without even looking at it. That was insane.
Well, I mean, if you hold something every day for
That's crazy.
It's a magnet door and a pull tab.
Your magic, Chad.
When
I like the smell of
did
your.
you guys
vape.
ever have mono?
Shots.
Shots.
Ah, fuck.
that's glandular fever, right? Is it?
Is it?
It's like the kissing disease, right? That's what they used to
Yeah.
nickname it.
Yeah. So
Gotta hate Fireball.
Todd kept joking about how I had mono this week because I've had a cold.
Have you been making out?
Yeah. But
Well, yeah.
That actually, so something that we did, this thing with the kangaroo, also involved Chris kissing people.
yeah.
I'll let the audience figure out the connection between the two. You won't.
So, and my whole thing is, I remember, to me, mono was always a high school disease.
I have fake bars.
It was a thing. It was a thing that people got in high school, and I remember being somewhat jealous of the people who got mono, and I was like,
Why?
I never got mono, and I remember thinking, it's like mono is basically proof you're making out.
So you thought the people with mono were super cool because they were making out?
They were like, well, and it was also like a badge of honor. It's like, yeah, they fuck. They got mono, and I was like, I've made out with people. Why don't I got mono?
What causes it? What is it?
It's just a
Is it?
I'll look it up.
Blaine.
Blaine?
And Andrew.
Hey,
back there, I
Blaine, you
think-
ever have mono? Oh, I got it.
Dutch, hi.
I was just handed this.
Cocky Pato.
This,
I can hop off.
Blaine, did you ever get mono?
Yes.
Chris, why don't you read this?
Blaine did a video where his dog was climbing on him and licking his face while he was putting on
Who
shoes,
said
and it was
this?
amazing.
So, something that was also involved in this thing we did for Achievement Hunter, people were getting fortunes, and this fortune reads, Chris.
I'm not gonna read this.
It said avoid
No.
the chrising booth at all costs. Chris was the leader of the chrising booth.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yes, mono is glandular fever. Is that what they call it in the UK? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Blaine.
You guys wasted?
Some of us
Yeah, you're
are.
wasted.
Do you want something to drink?
No, I'm about to drive home, so. But I did bring Chris
One
a
for
gift.
the road.
What do you have there, Blaine?
Why, it's a new coffee mug from the Good Morning from Hell podcast
Is it
show. It's not really.
It is because I smashed mine.
It's on my desk.
I smashed mine.
Why?
Because I was on Chump the other day, and I went to go put my drink on the stand, and the stand had a big box in the middle of it.
For like the game?
Yes.
Yeah.
And so the mug fell off and broke. I just got a new one in the mail today.
Chump is fun. I mean,
Chump is fun.
it's a great show to watch and be on. I've watched all of them.
Yeah, it's fun to be on.
Wait, I didn't even have to. Bring
I
this
literally
over.
just got this in the mail today.
could have texted me.
Yeah.
You son of a bitch.
Well, I
I'll
opened
throw
it.
this one. I'll break it on your head. That's what I'll do.
Open it.
All right. Well, that's all I had. I was just gonna. Bring
Also, a
Chris's
fun
bug.
show to be on is Good Morning from Hell, which
Yeah,
you,
Gavin.
agreed to be on, and then you didn't.
should be on it.
What do you mean I didn't? You didn't say anything.
I emailed you, and I was like, "Hey, Gavin, you want to do this episode?" And then you never
Oh,
responded.
I realized that I guess I needed to enter the password for my Rooster Teeth email. And that was like 3 months ago, and I haven't done it yet.
You haven't checked your Rooster Teeth email in 3 months?
No. I'll log in later. I didn't realize that I hadn't been in it. I was just like, man,
I sent you I was like, "Hey, I have this idea." Da 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 da, and then you never responded. And I said, "Hey, Gavin, what'd you think?" And then you didn't respond. I'm like,
Slack me, dude. My emails aren't on.
Why don't you just do your password? Why don't you just get your password?
Just haven't yet. I was honestly at this point, I was like, what if I can go a whole year without checking emails?
This was like, didn't you do something like you didn't check your mail for a long time like that?
Yeah, but the mailman gets mad at you. He starts bashing on the door saying, empty your mailbox. Turns out, like, they can't do their job and they get really pissed.
Kind of like how we can't do our job if you don't answer your email.
Weird,
I'm here
huh?
doing my job right now.
I had to
You got hold
text
of me.
you. I send you email.
You've always texted me.
You responded for a while. You started responding for a while. And then you stopped, and now I know why. You don't have your
He
email
forgot
anymore.
his password.
Yeah,
Hi,
but
Dutch.
I didn't realize it was off.
"Well, okay, I'll Slack you next time."
Could
Slack
Dutch
me
have
up.
Fig Bar?
Probably not. I try not to feed him human foods.
All right, next Friday.
I'm not here.
Damn.
Oh, that's
Oh, I can't do the podcast next week.
on the 27th?
Correct.
Okay.
Well, I'm flying in. I could easily be
All right,
delayed.
we'll just say now.
Yeah.
We'll find someone else. What, Chris? You had your finger up?
I don't know what else.
I read a story.
Shot!
Shot. All right, shot.
I read a story the other day that I'm gonna read you the headline here.
Go.
Shot.
Gavin, that's the same shot.
What do you
Drink
mean?
this shot.
I haven't had this one yet. How's this
Drink
the same
it.
shot? What do you mean?
How is it full?
You just poured it like 5 minutes ago.
You didn't take it last time then.
But I was waiting for the next round.
All right, go.
Hello.
Andrew!
That's some great camera work. Andrew. I'm gonna read this headline now that Andrew's here.
Yeah, read it.
Andrew!
Happy birthday, Chris.
Happy birthday, Chris. I read this story the other day. U.S. town rejects solar farm after residents say it would suck up all the sunlight. I don't think we deserve to be here anymore.
No, yeah, shut it down.
It's over.
When you combine that with the wind cancer, then it's not the place to be.
No. You definitely don't want to be there. Let me find. So there was a quote here. It says, Jane Mann, a retired science teacher, reportedly told a council meeting she was concerned the panels would prevent photosynthesis and so stop the growth of nearby plants.
What?
I'm sorry, former science. Well, that now makes sense. Former science teacher.
She convinced them, though. They voted this down. Miss Mann went on to question the higher number of cancer deaths in the area
Miss
and said
Mann.
it could not be proved that solar panels did not cause cancer. So that's fuck it.
Her name is Miss Man.
Drink. Have fun. You want to drink?
Why do we let these
I'm okay.
Okay.
I'm
You don't
also-
want to drink?
take the future of the planet?
Why is there a flashlight on the table?
Are we going to do sobriety test after?
Interrogations.
Yeah. What's your favorite Chris memory, Andrew? Do you have a favorite Chris memory? How long have you known Chris?
3 years?
What now?
3 years?
Just three, like about 3 years,
2 or 3 ish.
around there. Two and some change. Favorite Chris memory? I think it's like, it's not just one memory. It's a series. It's a montage in my head of leftover food being like packaged up and either eaten here in the office or taken away to his home. Just like a series like, oh, this is Abuelo's. It's still good. Just like swirling it
so
away.
is it his food or just food that he's
Just
found?
food at Rooster Teeth. just either in the bungalow.
Because I'm all for not wasting
Of course.
meals that you order, but if you've just found this food,
Well, it's gonna get wasted, whether I eat it or not. And also,
you're saying that you eating is a waste.
no, I'm saying if I don't eat it, it might get thrown away.
I
Also-
remember there's so many moments where Chris and I are like the last ones at the office, and I'll come into the kitchen and you're just eating like beans from the fridge.
like cold beans out of like a tin.
Yeah, out of
It's
a
Like a hobo.
styrofoam
You
cup.
didn't even put it on the fire. You just
He's got fingerless gloves. He's like smoking a cigar on a toothpick. Like
I bet there's tons of hobos who warm them up first.
Chris is often levitated by the smell of a pie that like goes in his nostrils and like lifts him up and carries him various places.
I know this is the year 2020 because of the question I'm about to ask. Is hobo still an acceptable word? Can you
Probably
still say,
not.
Can you still say that? Yeah.
What
Would
does
you
it
say
mean?
like
What
homeless?
is it? Is it an acronym for something?
Now I got to look it up.
Homeless body.
What does hope? Yeah, what does hobo
Homeless
stand for? Or
body?
I'm hearing homeless body. That's getting a lot of votes.
That can't be right.
It's not right.
It's an Americanism dating back to 1885 to 1890, unknown origin. So
Maybe it's from Hoboken.
who knows?
From New Jersey, yeah. Riding the rails
No way.
around New Jersey.
I feel like Chris, if anyone in the office was affected by Jedi mind tricks the most, it would be Chris.
No.
You can be distracted by the smell of pie.
Who couldn't?
It wouldn't affect my day to day. Like, if I was going to do something and a pie came in my nose, I wouldn't be like, I'm going to that now.
a pie did what in your nose?
Distracted by
Nice.
distracted by things, but also, like, okay, all right.
Drink.
No, it didn't work.
This is
What I'm saying.
Chris is not so much distracted as he's enthused by opportunities.
Yes.
Oh, that's a good way to put
That's
it.
a very
Like,
good way. to
And
put it.
life is just a series of opportunities. Cold beans in an old tin, opportunity.
I gotta say, I've never done that. Now I'm curious. Is there something to the cold beans?
Not bad.
in a-
Honestly,
like
sometimes
cold
cold
beans.
things are good.
What kind were they? Black beans, pinto beans? What are we talking about?
they
Ranch style
Heinz?
beans?
Were they
Mostly
good?
pinto
baked
beans,
beans?
mostly pinto beans, but sometimes black beans.
Okay. Good to know.
Sometimes black.
there's a lot of food that's really good when it's like cold.
I want to follow Chris.
You know what's good? Cold spaghetti.
It's at Chris American on Twitter. And
To be fair, we made all these documentaries.
Right, I wanna
We
experience,
missed
like-
the most obvious one.
Right.
It's just called Chris.
I want to spend like a week in Chris's life.
It's not as cool as it thinks.
But you have to be totally immersed.
Right.
You have to like be in Chris's shoes.
Literally. What size
What
shoes
if
do you
you
wear?
just were?
like a tennis.
What if you just were Chris? You had to like eat his fridge
Yeah, no,
food.
no.
You had to make out with the people he's making
I'm
out
talking
with.
like setting up a bed next to his bed, like totally like sleeping when he sleeps, like in the same room.
Eating the same fish.
Right. Take a shower together.
We put out a video where Chris tries to recreate the bloomin' onion from the Outback Steakhouse.
Yeah. Which was an overrated onion. Of all the onions, the bloomin' I think is the overmost rated.
What's
Overmost rated.
What's the
Overmost rated.
What's the best onion, Chris?
The ring.
Just some of an onion.
Onion peaked at Ring. It's all been downhill since Ring.
Then it bloomed and it sucked.
Yeah.
What?
What do you want to shoot? Let's do it. Me and you.
What are we doing?
One
Oh,
shot. Let's do it. All right.
The ring.
Take a shot.
Oh yeah.
gotta
Okay.
clean
Onion
one.
configurations. Bloomin'.
Bloomin'.
Ring.
Ring.
Pickled.
Pickled.
Chopped.
Onion.
Diced.
you get a big one.
Oh, fuck.
Could we replace a bag of Funyuns with onions?
Happy birthday, Eric.
Happy birthday, Chris.
Oh.
Goes down smooth.
Hey, Eric.
Yo.
Howdy.
Howdy. I just don't say y'all. That's it.
Hi.
That's the line.
Do you have a howdy on the soundboard?
I don't think so.
Oh, hello.
Why was there like face tracking on that shot? What just happened there?
Who controls your soundboard?
Mike does.
Not me.
I thought it was like
Hi.
fucking.
No, it's Mike.
It's Mike in the audio booth.
I still don't know where that room is.
That's the
Where is
perfect
that?
time.
It's right there.
over
over here.
It's where it says the audio cave.
I'm
That's
right
a
here.
room?
Oh my god! I thought it was coming.
Wait.
It's right there. I thought it was coming from the control room.
Mike is the phantom of Rooster Teeth. He's in the bowels of this studio. Just playing soundboard clips.
No. Pass
There he is.
that fireball over here. Give me some of that.
Oh man, that bottle's gone.
Yeah,
We killing
killed
it.
Gus, which decade did you drink the most in?
20s.
20s, really?
Oh yeah. Holy crap. Dude, you have no idea.
The
So,
20s?
As someone who drinks every day of the year, you drank more back then.
Oh yeah. Like a dangerous amount.
Gus is
How are you
31. That's
How didn't you die?
The problem is that one time when I was in my mid to late 20s, I started feeling really sick for an extended period of time. And I thought, that's it. All this drinking's caught up to me. And I went to the doctor and I was like, can you like scan my liver and my kidneys and stuff? Like I said, I drink a lot and I'm just really worried that I've damaged my internal organs. And of course, I'm like in my 20s, right? Like a fucking stupid idiot. And they do all the tests and everything. Like, no, your liver looks great. It's like you never drank a day in your life. That is the worst thing you can tell someone.
The worst someone can tell you.
No,
You're
that is the
perfectly
worst
healthy.
doctor. That's a terrible doctor. Go to a different doctor.
I went on a fucking bender.
Did you also have a dentist tell you that you have like perfect teeth after not going to the dentist for like 6 years?
I go to the dentist like once every 10 years, and they tell me my teeth are good, and that's it.
I hate you. I hate you.
I hate going to the dentist.
Also, there was like a time period, I want to say a few years ago, where you stopped drinking on the podcast altogether.
Yeah, I was mad.
You mad at legal?
I was mad at legal because they told us, and HR, because it was in our handbook that we couldn't drink at work. And I brought it up, and they were like, oh, don't worry, we'll take care of it. And they never did. They're like, oh, that's just like a boilerplate thing. You're right, we'll take that out. It's still fucking in there.
It's in there to this day?
Right. I feel it's a trap.
So, but
Should we not tell them about this podcast?
tell them after, like all the other stuff.
Yeah, don't tell them. It's fine.
Hey, audience.
They
shut
didn't
the
say
fuck
no.
up. Shut the
We should just have a like an RT legal Twitter where people could just dob us in.
say anything. I'll fucking cut you.
Shut up.
I love you.
up.
All right. What else?
What else is in the news? Let's
What else
see.
you guys got? Throw it.
Well, what else do I have?
Throw it. So
Chris.
wait, Chris, your
I
birthday's
thought you meant actually to throw something.
your birthday's tomorrow.
Yeah.
Are you drinking then too?
Yes.
What's your favorite drink, Chris?
My favorite drink? Oh, Manhattan, probably.
Can I go?
Yes.
To Manhattan.
Well, I sent you an email.
You know I don't see those.
You're going to miss so many social events from that.
As long as they end up in my
I'll
calendar.
text you, Gavin. I'll text you.
So,
Thank you, Chris.
What's your favorite alcohol then?
Probably whiskey, but I feel like
What kind of whiskey?
I don't have a favorite.
Like a type, like a bourbon, a scotch. Like whiskey is broad. Rye.
Yeah. The kind that's not as like. The kind that's
Bartender, give me a whiskey that's not quite.
the kind. Okay, I always think back to the. Did I ever tell the story on the podcast? I don't know if I told the story on the podcast.
Tell it.
I'm gonna tell it.
We're not
I'll
going to
probably tell
know
it
if
again.
you did or not
All right.
until you tell it.
We were doing a whiskey tasting, and I remember it was I think I told this story. Smooth whiskey, and we were tasting all these whiskeys, and I go to the most expensive one, and then I go and I take a shot of it, and I was like, "Wow, this is the smoothest whiskey I've ever tasted." And the woman said, "Well, that was water." And I was like, "You're right. It probably was
So
water."
I have a question for you, Chris.
Yeah,
About a year ago, a little over a year ago,
yeah.
you said that you had a story you wanted to tell about New York. And you said that you couldn't tell the story, but you would tell it
I don't know
after
if I
a year.
said
You said after a year you would tell the New York story.
Is this
Do it.
Is this
Was it with Michael?
Pressure.
is this something that happened at New York Comic Con with you, me, and Michael?
No, this was because Gus texted me. He said you said something about a New York story. I was like, I don't know what you're talking about. And then I was like, thought about it. You're like, oh, you went on a trip recently. What do you have any good stories from that? And I said, well, I don't know. maybe I'll tell you later. Ask me in a year. I think it was something like that.
Okay, Chris, you went on a New York trip a year ago.
Yeah.
Do you have any stories from that trip?
No.
Sound like the beginning of a Barry White song.
I looked back at that, and yes, it's just like a weird, like kind of sex story.
Oh, you banging in New York?
Go on.
Big Apple bang?
It was a Big Apple bang where
Could barely get that out.
Is this where you got mono?
no, it's not where I got mono, but this is where I got
Scabies.
where I got these scars.
What scars? What scars did you get? Wait.
Why so serious, Chris?
Oh my.
Are we talking emotional scars?
No. There was a situation that arose where
Was that situation your dick?
yeah,
You got a dick scar?
and it was like a super like good like hot. No, I don't want to say that. Don't cut that word.
It was a good sex time. I had
That-
sex with
But
human female.
it was definitely one of those
Human
things.
female.
Pleasurable.
It was with a female who had nails that were like so sharp.
How sharp were they?
Or were they like the fake kind that were like came to a
I don't
point?
know. I don't pay attention to nails
So she just cut you to ribbons?
in a way that I've never experienced.
Did you like it? How good did it feel?
No, it hurt. I had a couple times. Like I was
Is this Watchmen? What the fuck are you doing?
stopped.
Where did she scratch you? Your back?
Oh, my back was so
What about your front?
everywhere.
What about your pee-pee?
No, not there. Just front, back, and I took a picture. I'll look. Let me look.
You got scratched up? How
you-
old was this woman?
Do you typically enjoy scratches?
That sounds like too much.
I mean, I don't know about
Not
enjoy,
like
but
maybe
like
not that level,
not
but
like
if
this.
someone like
It's like if someone's running their nails, that's fine, but like
actually
digging them in,
yeah.
that would hurt. How much did you pay her?
nothing.
Nothing.
Just curious.
Chris, have you ever paid for it?
No,
Have you?
No.
Have you?
No.
Have you?
Yes.
I took pictures.
Just kidding.
I've thought about
Paying for it.
doing like a.
I'm gonna show Barbara.
Hold on. Let me.
text to Eric.
All right, Barb, come here.
It's not that bad.
Have you done worse, Barbara?
That's,
Wait.
no, the front's not that bad.
Can I want to see.
The back pictures are way worse than the front. What is that on your finger?
That's a fucking nail.
This is great podcast material. Can you send it to the
It
booth?
looks like Chris had sex with a cat.
Let me see, Chris.
Right? Like, are you into cat girls, Chris?
Listen, I hear about getting pussy, but that's a whole nother story.
Hey.
Low hanging fruit.
Just like Chris's balls.
Man, she messed you up.
Oh, that was.
It was very painful.
It does look like a cat. I was imagining like long streaks, but
Yeah,
it's just
it's
like
like-
little like 3 jabs.
It was a mixture. It was like wherever her hands were.
Just
Oh, is that how scratches work?
Was-
Wherever the hands were.
Like
Was the sex good though?
yes. Other than that,
Were you? That's the question I have for you. Like, if you're in so much pain, are you still able to come?
I was then.
but not now.
what a brag. Yeah. Yeah.
She stabbed me. I still came.
Well, yes, but like it was like had to like whoa, ouch.
Ouch.
Is what it was.
Stop.
So yeah.
Ouch, stop.
No, I didn't know. It was
It is. I will say, like, if you're having sex and there's a situation where you're like uncomfortable, especially if it's someone new, where you're uncomfortable or there's something hurting, and you want to keep it like sexy, it's hard to be like, "Ow, that's hurting." And you're
Yes, exactly. It's that
"Ooh."
like, oh, ow, ooh, that's a little rough. Ooh.
like, ooh, maybe not
Like,
that.
not quite that.
without like getting completely dry.
Yeah,
or
you want
soft.
to keep the mood, but without waving like, hey, stop. Stop it. Yeah.
Time out.
And that's what it was. It was like, oh, ow, stop. Oh, ooh. Oh, and then like, oh, it was like.
She was probably
Can we
like,
just
yeah, you like
subtitle
that.
that part? Can we just take that clip and subtitle that?
I'm picturing like the Batman old Batman show where there's just like ooh and like big text like interrupting the set. Like, bam, bork, mince. Yeah.
Come.
Yeah.
Smut.
I want to see that as an RKA.
Shut.
I don't.
So I thought about having like either a segment or a separate podcast where we
You
talk.
gonna drink that or what?
Where we talk to sex workers about sex work.
Ooh.
And I was wondering if you could hire an escort and pay them to be on a podcast. Because I'm like, we always kind of skirt around it and talk about it. And it's like, I'd like to hear stories from someone involved in that industry.
That would be interesting. Yeah, because like I'm sure is that a whole nother thing though? If you're paying someone to, I'm good. If you pay someone to appear on camera,
It's an appearance fee.
yeah.
I mean,
If they're up for it,
Yeah, so I mean, it's something I've thought about, and I really haven't pursued it, but I think it would be interesting, maybe like as a one-off or like a segment or a bonus, like a supplemental thing here. Because we always talk about things like sugar babies and escorts and like different people involved with sex work. Like, wouldn't it be interesting to talk to some people who work and do those kinds of
You know
things
who
and
might
find
know
out what's
about
really
that?
going on? Google?
Todd.
Yeah,
we all
Todd,
just took shots, just so y'all know.
What kind of shot do you want?
Todd,
No,
tap
no.
in.
Gavin.
Happy birthday,
Gus,
Chris.
Do you think it
and
should
Barb,
be legal?
We all just took shots.
Yeah, I think absolutely should be legal.
We all
What do
just
you
took
got over
shots.
there?
I just
Todd,
took
I
a
like your
shot.
hat.
No, you didn't.
Thank you.
I did.
No, I
Well,
didn't
you
want
haven't
you.
said are you going to finish that or not, and I pounded it, then
No,
I
he
just talked
just
about
had it, yeah.
He
Okay,
did.
all right, Gavin,
Yeah, hello.
take your shot.
Why are you just watching? Where's your shot?
Todd, do you
I
want a
just
shot?
took it. I took it before.
Do you want a shot or you want a drink?
You can have a regular drink.
I take a beer. How's that?
All right.
What's it like in the Dundee?
Is that
You know, I was wondering how many
That's rum. I
how
don't know,
many
I drank.
seconds would have to go by before somebody said something about a hat.
I think
You know,
it's rum.
like don't wear a fucking hat to work.
Well, it doesn't have
you want
cords
Fireball?
hanging from it.
I'm working on something.
Well, no. All right. To be fair, he has been looking for the lost idol of.
You know, I just want to say, Chris, happy birthday, man. I remember when I was. I remember when I was turning 12. It was such a great moment. You know,
were just
you're
as
coming to
drunk.
terms with your sexuality.
Todd, I don't think I'll be able to meet after this podcast.
You have a
Todd.
meeting after this?
Potentially.
What's your
You guys have to do less meetings and
what's
delete your emails.
What's your favorite Chris memory, Todd? How long have you known Chris?
I've known Chris for about 4 years.
4
I think.
years? 3 or 4 years?
Do you have a favorite Chris memory?
No.
They're all equal.
Hey, this is Todd Womack, guys. It's Todd Womack. Let
From
us
the
know.
YouTube Rewind.
I have the record
Todd and,
of people
and
for somebody that nobody cares about. I've been in 17 YouTube rewinds.
Wait, have you really?
there haven't been 17 YouTube rewinds.
That might be my favorite Chris memory right there. Chris thinking that YouTube's been around since 2003.
it's
When in
it's not
fact
far
it was
off.
2005.
It's close.
Yeah, 6, but who's counting, right?
It was 5.
Bought by
You should be in more stuff.
I think so too. I have a great idea for a series.
Is it with you, that hat?
It's just the hat on a table. Listen, guys, I can't fuck around here too much. I got my shift at the coffee shop.
You had a great idea for a video that you told me about yesterday.
Yeah, but we can't blow those jokes.
Yeah, we can't blow that joke, but it's weird because Todd is like one of the bosses of that department over there, but on camera,
It's
it's me.
Gus. Yeah,
it's like this weird thing where Todd's actually my boss.
Yeah, which we discovered
Technically.
recently.
Can you be my boss too?
you don't want that, Gavin.
Why not?
But we have these weird things where it's like I'll get invited to meetings that Todd's not invited to.
I'm not qualified.
It's like I have some information that Todd doesn't have. Like, why weren't you there? He's like, oh, no one invited me to that meeting. Like, what the fuck is going on? He's like, you're my boss.
Hierarchy is out the window at this place.
Yeah.
I don't know who to report to.
It's so fucking crazy. That's why we didn't know he was my boss for so long.
Me and Todd are mom, dad
Yes.
of that department.
Dab.
Doing a really good job
Do
at
it.
that. right now.
I told the story how I didn't know, like, when I was first hired at Rooster
Mom and
Teeth,
Dad right there.
I
Mom
didn't
and Dad
know who my boss was for
Oh,
like
you didn't
a
know.
year.
You didn't know it was Brandon.
I think I told that
Has
story.
Brandon been all of our bosses?
He
Never
wasn't
my boss.
mine.
He's never yours. He's never you. Oh,
I
thought he
it was
was
a
yours.
full like
Was he my boss?
year.
I started under
Probably.
Brandon.
did you
It
really?
was probably
On
a
that show,
full
that
year
YouTube
before I knew Brandon was my boss.
When did I work for Brandon? Barbara.
Well, because you got hired like we started Rooster Teeth like 2 months after I did. And we were both in the dungeon.
Well, yeah, but
Although
then
I
just
guess I wasn't-
dragged my shit into Achievement Hunter.
Right. I guess
was
you
like,
missed it.
I'll
I was
work in here.
Brandon's employee for, I want to say like 3 or 4 months.
So if we're going based on the being in the dungeon, I worked for Brandon for 2 days.
So technically, he was your
Alright.
boss.
Good deal.
How do you think things would have been different if you didn't leave the dungeon? Do you think you'd be with Archie Core?
Well, what would I have been doing?
You tell me.
That's what she's asking.
Have you ever looked me straight in the eye?
Look, there's a bunch of different directions we all could have gone, right?
North, south, east.
Some of them
and it's not
cardinal.
even counting south,
That's
east,
it.
south,
We're
to west. No, we're not done.
I'm cutting you
Gus,
off.
No.
No, you know, we're not done because if people are first members, they can watch the fun continue in the post show.
Oh, shit.
Also, RTX tickets are on sale now. Go
Yes.
to rtxevent.com. We have our 10th RTX this summer, July 3rd to 5th here in Austin.
Hey,
Come see us. You can watch this show live. If you come to RTX and watch the podcast live, we'll give you free alcohol. We won't. We will
No,
not
we
do
won't.
that.
Well, how
But
about
you know-
if you buy your tickets, if we get enough tickets sold for RTX, we'll have another drunk podcast
And you know what?
RTX?
at RTX.
Oh
Hell
my
yeah.
God.
Hell yeah.
And
Let's do that.
And go search for Good Morning from Hell.
buy your tickets. Buy your tickets
Which
sooner.
also will be live at RTX.
Sooner rather than later. Early bird pricing right now. Tickets are cheaper than normal. They go up to the regular rates February 3rd. So make sure you buy them now, sooner rather than later. Buy them now. Figure out the travel stuff later.
Yeah, just get your tickets now.
Yeah, buy
Tickets.
now. Come see us.
I never buy tickets
July
more
3rd to
than
5th.
2 weeks before I go.
That's
Don't
terrible
do
advice.
that.
Well, that's exactly
I'm
the opposite of what
no,
we just
I'm
said.
just saying you could buy your ticket now, and you could figure out the ticket
Oh, you're
later.
talking about the travel.
Oh,
The travel.
the travel ticket.
I'm talking about the travel.
Okay, okay.
I'm talking about flights. God damn it, Gus. I'm talking about flights. You can
right.
buy your flights
tickets now.
anytime.
Pay
So if you
Flights
like
don't
this
go
and
up that
want to see
much.
more,
The flights don't go-
rtxevent.com. Check it out. This will be the first time you can see Good Morning from Hell.
Is that a
Chris's
soundboard?
show.
Yes.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Hey, it's the 10th anniversary. I think you guys are burying the lead
Yes.
here, and it's going to be special. It's going to
Yes,
be different.
Yes.
absolutely.
And I was saying was you can buy your plane tickets like 2 weeks before you go.
There you go.
And
200%
honestly,
inflation.
no.
All right, bye. That's it.
You can
going, Chris. Tell the
buy the
people what they
ticket.
need.
You
Bye.
buy the tickets
them the
now.
advice.
You buy the tickets now.
Hey, everybody. Thanks for watching this episode of the Receipt Podcast. You can check out other videos down below. You can also click the bell to get notified so that Barbara can scream at you whenever we have a new video. Leave us a comment. Let us know what your favorite Chris Damaris moment is in any
You
of these
tell
productions.
us! You fucking tell us